The next election is for county tax assessor collector. The county tax assessor collector is responsible for collecting property taxes, for processing vehicle registrations, and for maintaining voter rolls, and they process voter registration applications. The two candidates who are running for county tax assessor collector are the Republican nominee Kate Carroll and the Democratic nominee Shawn Webb-Locke. Kate Carroll is the former owner-operator of StatCare EMS. She sold it relatively recently, made a fat dime off of it. She says on her campaign website that she's committed to enhancing efficiency and fiscal responsibility. She supports the implementation of voter identification requirements. One, she doesn't have any power to do that. Like, that's not what tax assessor collector does. And two, like we just saw with Senate Bill 1, a lot of times increased voter identification requirements are just kind of veiled ways of voter suppression. She's committed to regular maintenance and updates of voter rolls to remove deceased individuals, non-residents, and ineligible voters. That also sounds kind of, I don't know. I guess it's good to keep voter registration up to date. But like Greg Abbott just recently deleted like over 1 million voter registrations, which is why if you do command register in the chat, you'll get a link to check if you're registered to vote. I would highly recommend that you check to see if you're registered to vote, because there are some people who have found that they were incorrectly like unregistered. Even though a lot of the people that Greg Abbott cleared off the rolls were like dead people. I don't know, like it just feels icky, like it could easily be used as a tool to, I don't know, figure out how to target communities. I'm not saying that she's doing this. It just feels weird that she makes that a priority on her website. And she says that she's committed to implementing policies that promote transparency, security, and accessibility in voter registration. Kate Carroll is very much the like establishment candidate in this race. Shawn Webb-Locke is kind of on the outside of local politics. Kate Carroll is the wife of Rod Carroll, who was the VOTER police chief, who I'm not a huge fan of personally. She's also the daughter of like a former Texas governor or something like that. She's like up high in the Texas Republican Party. So she's pretty establishment Texas Republicans, kind of like how like Dade Phelan is. If you're looking for maybe a less establishment candidate, maybe Webb-Locke is your option. The fact that Kate Carroll is well funded is very apparent, because her website is a lot more detailed than Webb-Locke's is. And whenever I think about somebody who's essentially a glorified bill collector, which is what the tax assessor collector does, whenever I think about somebody who's basically a glorified bill collector, I would prefer someone who put together a more, comprehensive campaign website than someone who put together a less comprehensive campaign website. But Webb-Locke seems cool. She used to teach at BISD. She was in the administration of BISD. She's a graduate of BISD and a graduate of Lamar University. She's the founder of Sean Sold It Real Estate. She serves on the Lamar University Alumni Board. She is with the Beaumont chapter of the NAACP, and she serves with Pioneering Women. I know some of the people who are involved in the leadership of Pioneering Women, who sometimes like Pioneering Women is used as a kind of a line on a resume, but apparently Webb-Locke is like really involved and really concerned about making our community a better place for women, and greater empowering women in our community. She's also committed to improving tax assessor collector customer service is specifically like the one thing that I kind of saw that she was prioritizing on her website. She seems cool. Kate Carroll seems cool. I don't know. This one's a little bit of a toss up for me.